Hey YouTube, it is your girl Shelly Speaks, and I wanted to come on here and give you guys my 5-year Sisterlock update. So yes, you heard that correct. 5 years I've had Sisterlocks in my hair. I got them installed November 10th, 2014. Okay, so I'm lying. It's not 5 years because today is the 2nd, so I have 8 days. But I'm not taking my hair done in the next 8 days, so we're at 5 years. I just had a retightening last night. As you can see, my grid is still all intact. The one issue that I've been having a lot of over the past couple of months is breakage. I've been losing locks like crazy. So 2 months ago, I lost like 5 or 6 locks. And then between the last retightening and the one that I just got yesterday, I lost 2 locks. So what we did was at the appointment 2 months ago, she combined some of the locks in the back. She went through my head and just kind of really took her time and looked, and she combined some locks. And then she had mentioned getting a cut. She was like, have you had your locks cut? The only time I've had my locks actually cut was when I cut off the relaxed ends. But other than that, I had not had an actual cut to my locks since it was just all natural hair. And so I was like, you know, I have not had a cut. So when I went in yesterday, I asked about a cut. So I got my locks cut, y'all. You can probably tell, like, I don't have the bushy ends anymore. They look a whole lot more, you know, neat and manicured. There are still a few of them where when she cut it straight across at the back that did not get cut off. What she did was she did a layered cut, and her intentions for doing a layered cut was so that it would be lighter at the top and then keep the length at the back so that I don't lose my length, but also to maybe kind of help out with the weight of the locks. They're not heavy, don't get me wrong, but we're just at this point trying to figure out what is making my locks snap off. So like I said, 2 months ago she combined a few. This month we did a cut. Also, I usually, I don't have it over here no more. It's over there. I'm not gonna go get it. I usually sleep with the lock sock on. And so she said that because the lock sock is, can't even talk. The lock sock is tight around the edges of your hair. And we do not know where the locks are coming from. I don't think they're coming from around my edges because this is how my edges have always looked. And usually when I would lose locks, they would come from the edges, and then it would just grow back enough hair, and then she'd restart a new one. But I don't even know where these locks that have came out from. So she told me to stop using the lock sock. Luckily, I do sleep on a silk pillowcase anyway. And so she told me to just sleep on this silk pillowcase. The other thing, though, is that I was also putting my hair into hair ties a lot. It was summertime. My hair is honestly like to my bra strap, like at the back. And it was just a lot of hair. So I had to have my hair pulled back a lot in ponytails. And I usually walk around more with it like this. But because it was hot outside, I kept pulling my hair back in ponytails. So I honestly think that the locks that I lost were probably due to tension from me pulling my hair back into ponytails and walking around with ponytails all day. And then coming home and putting a lock sock on at night, my hair was really never getting a chance to kind of be free. So I'm really thinking that it might have been more of a tension type of deal. So I guess we'll see what happens. Let me see. Oh, product change. I am now using Dove clarifying shampoo. It also has charcoal in it. I've only used it once, so I really cannot do a product review as of yet, but I'll do one. I do still use the prescription ketoconazole shampoo. I use that for my very last wash, but I do like 2 or 3 washes of clarifying shampoo first, and then I use that at the end for my scalp to combat the seborrheic dermatitis. That is a prescription shampoo, so I need to actually make an appointment to go into the dermatologist to get another set of prescriptions. I still have a few bottles, but I need to go in because, you know, the prescription's only good for a year. But let me think. So other than that, there really hasn't been any other changes. So we're just trying to figure out what has been causing the lock breakage. So if I pull my hair up, I don't even know if you can even really see it. But like, I don't really think you can see it from this side. But she did layer my hair. You can see it more if you pull it from the back, because when she did it at the shop, she was showing me. So it was just kind of like a light layered job so that the hair would all fall. And so she said that if I were to do curls, like they would curl going down. So like the curls would stack. And that sounds like that would be kind of cute. There you go. Like you see how like some of these are a little bit shorter. It's also pulled over, but still. Normally pulled over, it would have been closer to down this way. And like I said, you can also tell because my ends are more straight and blunt, and they're not as bushy. So I was actually kind of happy to get rid of the bushiness on the ends, because I was planning on just asking her just to cut that part straight. And so she's like, let's layer it. That way, you know, it's not as much weight on the top portion, and we don't know where these locks are coming from. But that's the crazy thing. Like, they're falling out, or they were falling out, and could not tell from where. And so when she went through and did the combining, like, she really went slow that day on purpose and was just like, here's the funny thing, I don't see gaps. Like, I don't know where they're coming from. So I don't know. That is probably one of the great things about Sisterlocks, because had I had traditional locks and lost like 7 locks in 2 months, you would clearly be able to see that I had lost 7 locks in 2 months. But with Sisterlocks, I've lost 7 locks in 2 months, and you can't tell. So that's probably really about all that I have to tell you guys about my hair. I don't want to just sit here and just keep talking just to hear myself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask down below. You can follow me on Instagram at Shelise Speaks. It's just, you know, combine it all together, SHALISESPEAKS. You can find me on Instagram. And yeah, if not, you might catch me in a Facebook Sisterlocks group or something from time to time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.